think you and I are going to be competing with some Urich in the commentary box, but looking forward to Richie joining me in a moment.
About to get underway here at Brands Hatch. The pit car is Aaron Smith, who sits there on pole position. Alongside is Rupert D. Revs begin to rise, the lights go out, and it's a good start from the outside of the front row of the grid for Rupert D. It's not a bad start for Colin Peacock. There's contact further back, and already Elliot Stafford at the wheel of the multiple championship winning car that Peter Baldwin prepares has had a little bit of contact with the 92 of Jason Porter, and both of those cars are looking out on the contact with Jason Porter. Everybody else now through the first couple of corners and into the first time. It's Niven Burgess there in third position with the all-red number 53 car. The former champion Kane Aston sitting there in fourth place, but looks as though they're all slowing up. It looks as though the safety car, Johnny, is being deployed.
Yeah, those two cars on the run down the Paddock Hill bend. We also, I'm afraid, just before turning point behind the trees, may have got going now. I'm not sure how it...
Restart in reality. Rupert D being chased by Aaron Smith. Kane Aston sitting there right on the coattails of the third place car of Niven Burge. Of course, can't overtake until they get to the start finish line, so it's two for the lead. It's a trio thereafter, and Kane Aston this time is going to switch back and try and attack the third place. All red number 53 car of Niven Burge. Now he's got the outside line through Druitt, wider line in. Now he's become off any attack of the car that's behind him. So it's fifth place James Cuthbertson, and now Kane Aston has just managed to sneak up the inside of Niven Burge going in. At third place, Niven Burge down into fourth, with Mark Sims having, as you said, got past James Cuthbertson and is now sort of pulling away, isn't he, and starting to get on the top of the coattails of Niven Burge. As for the Mini 7 main class, the battle for that, just coming up to the start curve now. Number 2, Spencer Wanstall, for at the wheel of the number 46 car.
We had a pit caller on that lap, and I'm afraid to say it was Peter Hills coming in from the Leave battle. Leave cars are 7th and 8th at the moment, with Rod Davis just ahead of Phil Harvey, but to the pit lane 126, and a car just dropping a wheel or two into the gravel. Mark Sims goes for a move on the inside of Niven Burge at 30. Now, did he make that stick? Red car, oh, it's off the road, it's Niven Burge, and that does give the place to Mark Sims as a result. Then was there contact into the left-hander at 30s? It was difficult to tell whether they were inches from one another and turning.
Fantastic stuff. Over the start-finish line, there will come Aaron Smith, just that agonising bit too far away to pick up the full toe off Rupert D. So they head up towards Paddock Hill Bend, still deep from the big car of Aaron Smith, then former champion Kane Aston, further back in Mark Sims and Smith, the all-white number 35 car there in third.
Colin Peacock has now got ahead of those two battling class leaders, Max Hunter and Spencer Wanstall then. So Colin Peacock now in 11th position in the overall places, with those two Libra entries running 6th and 7th. Again, Aaron Smith tries a haul up alongside the race leader in the clearer air to latch onto the back of them and cause a distraction for Aaron Smith as they head towards Westfield. The lap ago, it was just the merest of touches between the
car in the hands of Kane Aston. Over the start finish line they'll go. Brake lights go on. They, as one, turn their way through the right-hander at Paddock Hill Bend to start another lap. It's a great fight behind James Cuthbertson as well now, isn't there? Number 37 car, still under pressure from Rob Davis, but then there's Phil Harvey and the all-red car of the 53 in the third. So that's the 1000cc class. From Spencer Wanstall is under pressure and he's because he's just run a little bit. He's sitting right on his bumper as they head out and through down to the Westfield Bend. They start the battle, Johnny. Jeff Smith.
With a little bit of traffic. This was earlier on in the race, and there was contact between Mark Sims and Niven Burge to force Niven out wide, and that's put him back to 8th position.
Leaders back over the start-finish line.
Was this the contact from earlier on? It was, yeah, and amazingly, Rupert D all over the ground.
Yeah, both very, very fair racers, and yeah, they trust each other. They know that they can each other.
Lead, and to the outside is Aaron Smith, to the inside Rupert D. I think Smith's going to get it. He gets the high line. There's more contact. This is just before Westfield where they collided.
Smith is looking to try and make good his escape, and all of this is quite critical really, because they are very shortly about to get into the back marker level, but he's going to be waving the blue flags by our marshals very shortly.
Leaders over the line, so 9 laps done, still a minute left on the clock, and they're taking about a minute and 3/4.
So there's work to be done to get that number 20 car back out for the second race of the day, but the lead trio just picking their way through a bit more traffic on the run. Pressure from Rupert D. Looking to get a good run coming out of Stirling's. There's the opportunity here.
Certainly is. They've done well to get round the Grand Prix circuit, which is perfection. Kane Aston was there to bag second position, and we wait for the checkered flag to be shown. It is not. It is now. So that is the end of the race, and Aaron Smith takes the race win by 0.7 of a second ahead of Kane Aston and Rupert Dean. That's your top three, you reckon, Mark?
I don't think we will. However, there every now and again there's the tiniest little spit of rain just hits you. So it's in the air, but looking on the distance range at the moment. So I don't think the clouds look as ominous as they ought to do. And in the distance, when you look, it doesn't look as though it's fallen. But the air, the rain is most definitely in the air.
Yeah. All right. Well, that would be something that everyone needs to be mindful of. Mike Jordan used to call it psychological rain. Is that you get a little bit of fleck of water on the windscreen. Just that element of damp. Is that going to affect the grid? But the first lap of 30, the Lotus Cup Europe is go here at Brands Hatch. It looks to be a good getaway for Peter Verlinde, but now Bence Balog is going to run that high line where there may not be a great deal of grip through the right hand there. And I think they've just about made it. Bence Balog needs to now cut across the bows of Jason McAnulty. He doesn't lose out on second position. Still Bence wants the lead though, the inside line into Graham Hill Bend, but it is going to be Peter Verlinde who goes a little bit wide on the exit though. Onto Cooper straight for the first time. Can Bence Balog get on the inside under braking? He can, and the Hungarian then to the race lead. Bence Balog will Verlinde in second position. Third place then for Jason McAnulty. Then it is Steve Williams ahead of Tamas Vezine in the all-yellow car. The leading 211 class. And he's got a bit of a gap. The pursuing machine, another V6 engine car, V6 car. Oh, Nikolai Ibsen, 7th. Then it is Robin Milton, who's had a really good start. Well, he started 11th place on the grid, up to 8th position, getting ahead of Anthony. Remember, very close indeed between Bence Balog, who flicks the windscreen wipers on. There's a hint of rain at Paddock Hill Bend, certainly. Braking very early. Can Verlinde make the corner through Paddock? He took a wide line away. Giving the advantage on the way out, I wonder. Steve Williams now darting the inside at Druids, and his grip now at the premium at the top of the hill and up on the hill. Wait and see. The tail certainly wagging on Peter Verlinde's car, the white number 2 car, and more rain to be had at Graham Hill Bend as well. So these tyres, they are little runner's tyres, remember, but the car's just slithering and sliding their way through. Yellow flags at Surtees because of the car that's off to the left-hand side of the circuit, but in this relatively into line until he saw the green flag. Franck LaRouche leading the 7-11 class. I thought that as well as Vezine right up against the pit wall, starting from 5th position, just about got the jump on Franck LaRouche. They were slithering and sliding their way into a really tidy battle now at the sharp end with Verlinde. Opens up again as things concertina up into the corners. It's going to happen again at Surtees. Still the yellow pushing and the yellow flags warning everybody that Jason McAnulty's car is there. So no overtaking permitted at Surtees. You see the green flag. Dan Pilgrim's drop. This is lap 4 for Bence Balog as another car comes down pit lane. And that is one of the cars for his class at the moment. Remember, the production spec class includes cars like number 19 Paul Patterson, the Mark Yates, Elise Gumar, and to complete lap 5, it will have come down yet further, I reckon. 0.4 of a second becomes, no, 0.5 of a second. So actually Bence Balog were able to eke the time out very slightly over Peter Verlinde. Fifth position is still the 57 and class leading from LaRouche. Nikolai Ibsen, 6th place ahead of Robin Milton and Anthony leader from LaRouche. Just turning right at Druids and now taking his way towards Graham Hill Bend. Tidy on the exit, and that car continues to range on. They're almost fanning out Chevron style there. John Lemaster together with Sven Pettersson and Mark Yates. Yates is the 3rd in the line, and reaching a late apex. That gives them, of course, the straightest line possible onto the uphill section, and then Dan Pilgrim's drop the other side. But actually, for David McAnulty, he's just heading through Surtees now to look at the stricken Jason McAnulty car. Similar. Been overtaken by the 37 car of Mark Yates, and Yates maybe to bag the position from John Lemaster as well. So 2 places gained on one lap to go across the line. Yes, it was Dan Plant who gave them a suitable racing route. Was Peter Verlinde, so not quite leading the way. Then Ballon, the defending champion in the Lotus, through and by 1 minute slower. Just over 12 minutes to go. Leaders over the line again. Ben's Ballon from one side of the track to the other, so he defends all the way along the pit straight and then pulls out to driver's left. At the moment, coping nicely with the traffic. Race leader will be lovely being Ben's Ballon, because it's meant, as Steve Williams now prizes the opening and makes it sting. And those sort of 1.9 second lead as Ballon over Williams and Verlinde behind. And the first Rouge in the first of the open cockpit cars, where is the Rouge in relation to only getting to Clark and actually tucked in behind number 21 with a pit stop already. So apologies, but Steve Williams only crossing the line now, and all of a sudden he's 13 seconds adrift and 20 seconds away from 11 class, and net 5th position overall, just ahead of Nikolai Ibsen in for these cars then to build some tyre temperature into the white wall Hankook tyres. White wall because they are all quite obviously starting on slicks. So yeah, Pitty Polly's car repaired starts from 7th. Aberdeen's car repaired starts from 8th. The best BMW is finished 8th, 16.175. The man from Salzburg with the BMW factory driver, whether it be in the GT3 or the DTM machinery. Daniel Kadea starts about to get underway. We've got 5 red lights and they go out now. It is an even start between René Rast and Loïc Duval, and Loïc Duval gets the advantage from the high side of the front row. Loïc Duval will lead into Pana Gilbert from René Rast in second. Jamie Green gets the top on the right in the second row as well. Little late on the brakes, and Jamie Green cannot turn in as a pop of smoke further back as well. That came from Daniel Youngadeas. As in behind the wheel, Archer's got scrubbing the tarmac and creating the classic DTM sparks.
Now we have to also make every car has their own tire pressures, and we will see how they will get along with that.
Ahead of René Rast, some work to do as they cross the line, because the lead margin is back up to 1.6 seconds after just 2 laps. Nico MILLE on that now. So all of a sudden things start to line up between the two areas quite possibly. There is
No attack possible, but here.
Perhaps too. And one or two cats from Philippe. What about the battle for the lead coming for René Rast, which would extend the gap at the head of the standings? And Nico MILLE needs to get in front of René Rast if he's any aspiration of winning DTM 2019. This will be to complete 37 laps. We managed 42 yesterday. I don't think we're going to get quite to 42 today because we've had a slow down.
No, there was not.
I'm not sure there was to get the car pointing in the right direction. So as a result, we talked about, you don't have to necessarily go for an overtake, just sit. Robin Fried's underneath the bridge towards the end of the lap, and Fried still in third position, just a second off the back of Nico MILLE. They stream across the line, 90 seconds on the clock. Remember, it's the time that they cross the line with the clock at 0 when the last lap. Yeah, precisely. Yeah. Even when you ask them how long the race was. Unfortunately, then go René Rast and Nico MILLE. To the graphical victory.
Yeah, also he's got 12, but he was already
about to be effectively shown then to René Rast and Nico MILLE with in third position. Robin Fried, Nike Val still impressive there. And Lotus Barrett of DRS is Philippe.
or 3.9 kilometers and still a half blocking on the board.
This is going to be a very smart promotional photograph. DTM Round 12 2019 is going to go to René Rast ahead of Nico MILLE and Robin Fried. They're all together as they cross the line. Credit to Loic Duval. He doesn't get that eagerly wanted second position, which would have been his best result of the year, but it's another top four finish for the man from Chartres in France.
So for René Rast, it's we get from us to up above here to Thomas, congratulations.
No wonder Paul de Resta was thumping the steering wheel during his pit stop, because unfortunately for the Scotsman, he finishes down in 14th place and out of the point standard.
How quickly it can change. On the Saturday, Marco Wittmann, pole and victory, 28 points. Today, starting from 12, was in Dresden, the Lausitzring, the Euro Speedway, how it was called in earlier days. Now we all say Lausitzring. And maybe we will see another René Rast victory there.
Problem. Weitskevisse did feature in qualifying earlier on today, and 5th place she will start in the number 95 car. That is the first of the fuchsia livery. Further down the order, when you get away from Jamie Chadwick on 98 and Weitskevisse on 85 points, Martin Garcia has 10.6 points, 2 points for Naomi Schiff. If they perform well in this particular race, particularly Esme, that must be just about her best qualifying of the year to be third on the grid.
She can make up a lot of ground today, and at the moment Esme Hockey is only in 19th position, but if we take maybe now she's riding home with 15 more points, that would make 32 for her.
Yeah.
And with 32 points, you're in the top 7, top 8.
That's right. So, I mean, 25 points on offer for
the one, and the lights go out.
Oh, and one car that doesn't get away at all from third position, hopefully not going to be collected, is Esme Hockey.
We were talking about her.
We were.
Moving up the championship.
That's a real shame. That nobody collected her, but everyone was able to see the yellow flags. Jamie Chadwick is scampering away then in the 55 car. What about Weitskevisse? Visser up to 4th position because of the staller ahead. So black car, Weitskevisse, 4th place on the road. Blue and Sarah Moore complete the top 8. Over the line they go. 1 lap completed, 0.7 of a second is the gap then for British driver Jamie Chadwick. is available. It's not geo-blocked and available on YouTube to watch even now, and I would recommend it because it's so much good. Mickey Guyana started 7th, running fifth in the race, and already down pit road, I'm afraid to say.
So, yeah, drive-through penalty.
That's a real shame.
Cool, Mark. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for being on top of that, because I don't think get that message on our timing screen. As soon as you stop with any of the teams, they're all run by the same team, by the way, these cars, high-tech GP based at Silverstone, but...
And when she smiles, you have to smile automatically. MIGLIAISEZENS is such a proud smile.
Yeah. In due course, but has managed now to come back to motor racing and still got as much pace.
It's a bit of a thankless task, really, because it really has gone from bad to worse for her. It was Dean's that she did a jump start in showing on and there was a result of a jump start. She stalled the car and went to the back anyway.
Really horrible, isn't it? It's going to be a bit of a victory. The car crashed. He left on the brake. He tried to stop the car. The thing's cut out because he didn't get away, and she jump started.
Hungarian driver is running in 16th position at the moment. The other spare drivers, one or the other, has another appointment. Otherwise, they are on the waiting list. 7.1 seconds margin to 19th place Megan Gilks. So this for Esme Hockey, it's full throttle now. For all the others, we're not sure.
Yeah, top three. Doesn't think she's going to catch. We've been hoping whether she could start to gap the field a little bit behind. It looks like the gap is three or four cars away. But Alice Powell not going to allow Jamie Chadwick to scout her away. Alice Powell getting for a race win in the W Series because the wins so far have gone to Jamie Chadwick. Hard way, isn't she? There's no real drama even if she falls to second position. But here comes Alice Powell, ready for a move for the lead. Jamie Chadwick's going to defend. Alice Powell to go, but all three now concentrating up for the first for the lead for the leader.
Wasn't that the old Smokey song living next door to Alice? Now, live on stage here in Brands Hatch, losing 2 positions and might be even more. Might be Witters knocking on the door. And now side by side with the 2 championship contenders. Hopefully all goes well with those 2. But one thing...
Mickey Guyana off into the gravel. He's taking a drive through the Japanese driver from Yokohama in Japan. So a tricky start here for Mickey Guyana, who qualified well in 7th.
She's doing her own beach party.
She is. The gravel trap there. Just need a bucket of space now. Yellow cars then. Number 27, Alice Powell. Number 7, Kim Linus.
As well. So let's see the overtaking maneuver once more. It's a prize championship.
The start-finish line. Chadwick to give her due there. He was not going to give that up. Hill and around the outside. The problem was
all together, the ladies of the WC have experienced this year. Mark,
I've been doing the maths, working it out on the calculator as well here. Even if Mike Skivissa goes through up to 3rd place, still win the championship by 2 points.
Yeah, and then 9th position would give her 2 points. Then they wouldn't they? And Mark, I
think sorry.
No, it's good. But
Kimi Linus running in 2nd already grown up in price.
okay. the pull frame. The car's not in the right position on the grid. The front wheel, false start, an incorrect position on the grid. But there may still be opportunity to improve on that place because she's only 1.3 seconds behind Marta Garcia. No choice really, but allow the leader to go. A great move from Alice Powell, and then Emma Kimmerleinen already attacked. And that's where the leaders are, remember, about to arrive. And
pulling the throttle right away. She's not waiting long, no tactics, no playing around. She's just making her right foot very heavy, and she still leads. Emma Kimmerleinen and Jamie Chadwick.
To be in with that championship battle, but the next of the best, if you like, Alice Powell might even be able to leapfrog her into third in the championship with 21 as the race.
So that changes things a little bit, but only a little bit. The 16 points gap will be around.
I've got a spreadsheet. I've got a spreadsheet. I can tell you now, 15 points to Bitter, first position, 12 points to Chadwick, bring the gap down, 10 points. Chadwick,
makes a little bit more
that's very true. Second to go. They haven't got the last lap board yet then, because remember, it is 30 minutes plus a lap. And so on our graphic, that's interesting. It does say final lap. Okay. Win of the year for Alice Powell, who crosses the line now to take the checkered flag by just half second in the championship, ahead of Jamie Chadwick in car 55. Jamie Chadwick is the first ever W Series champion, and what is that going to do for her racing career in the future? Well, Jamie Chadwick straight away waving to the crowd at Paddock Hill Bend. I'm sure you're giving us some rapturous reception on this floor.
would have one on, we would lift it now for Jamie Chadwick and congratulating her very much. She is the first championess of the
Europe race of the day. The red lights go on and they will go out now. It's a terrible getaway for Peter Verlinde. His engine has possibly gone bang at the start because it's smoking up quite heavily, and Verlinde's car just does not get away. A really good start though for Bent Balog, as starting from the pit lane goes the car of Jason McAnulty. Well, huge drama for Peter Verlinde because the car has seeded the race between Bent Balog and Tamas. Across the line comes your race leader Bent Balog, who leads from Tamas Vizine in the number 81 car. Vizine trying to the left, trying to the right. A mistake perhaps from Bent Balog, but it's not going to be forthcoming, at least at this time of asking. They head up Halewood Hill into Druids, the right-hander. A little bit more curve taken by the second place car as Jack LaRoche from Preloop, I think it is, and it is that the Nilsson machine that we thought wasn't on the grid. Might be Robin Nilsson, number 59, which problems for that car, which is well alight. Thankfully, Robin Nilsson is out of his car and now running towards the marshal posts, and the marshals with the fire extinguisher having to come from one side of the track to the other to extinguish the number 59 car. So that extinguishing work is taking place at the moment. The safety car has been deployed, perhaps unsurprisingly, and it's a question of where to start with this race because there's been so much happening. And the thing I'm delighted to say is that Robin Nilsson is out of his Lotus, which is now well alight, and I'm afraid the fire is proving to be very, very difficult to put out, but the driver, more crucially, is out of his car, and this is the run towards, it might be out of Stirling's actually. It might be the approach to the end of the two-coloured car. That just caught light out of nowhere, did Robin Nilsson. Split down the middle of the livery, or at least it was, before that fire took hold. Car 59 pulling off to the grass just as soon as Robin Nilsson knew what was going on. He did completely the right thing. We'll find our way probably half distance because 37 mile gates and got in front and established a fairly decent lead. So much then again might not be via the hashtag BHComsBox, and thank you for many people's interaction regarding this. The question was posed whether this is the first time a Grand Prix driver has driven a